All right, we're back.
In Pog form.
No, not in Pog form. Why would that be? That's just silly.
I don't agree with being back.
Too bad.
Aww.
Anyway,
okay, you can be fried.
I was just going to mention something. You know that most Artifice uses very temporary, like, power sources. Things that either you charge or something, because the old system of using Power Stones was effectively undone after the Phyrexian invasion, where everybody learned that basically Power Stones are radioactive.
Oh no, there goes a lot of my plans.
Yeah, so, but Power Stones are stable sources of power, which still do exist, they're coveted, and will allow an Artifice to exist without having to replace it or charge it. There are replaceable types of Power Stones, which are less effective, or and can still be used. It's just that, like, the infinite Power Stones are coveted. Just let you know. There's basically lesser versions of them that are less deadly.
Good to know.
Yeah.
What's the fun part of that?
Apparently, it gives a sort of radiation poisoning. The effects greatly similar to tuberculosis in our world.
Oh, I don't want the consumption.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much fun.
Oh, and if you damage an actual Power Stone, it would cause the stored energy to dissipate and explode.
Oh.
Or would it turn inside out?
Yeah, so that was the original Power Stones, which haven't been made since the invasion. There are a lot of them around. And again, there's, like, in modern day Dominaria, there are things that can effectively replace it. It's just that they need to be replaced occasionally, so it's less effective.
They're batteries.
They've got less effective artifact batteries for a lot of things, yes.
I'm gonna have to rethink my nuclear reactor.
Yeah. You could find Power Stones to use for your nuclear reactor, just expensive. Anyway, so you were in the bookstore. Are you finishing or doing anything else in the bookstore or heading out?
I think we're heading out because we can't afford a book.
This place is too damn expensive. Yes, Outrageous Hat Store.
To the Outrageous Cat.
Okay.
I mean, hat.
So you'll enter into the Outrageous Hat, in which you can see there's a lot of, like, a couple travelers, some locals, they're all drinking. The cat's making a lot of noise. It's been a few hours. Yeah, everybody's wearing hats. I don't have one handy, so that's fine.
You don't need one, you're the DM.
Yeah. There's, like, some music going on. There's a lot of jovialness.
That's an Outrageous Hat. I think she wins.
Perfect.
Oh no, you copied me!
No, wait. I could go grab a spider and put it on my head, but that's what.
Grab a cat!
Just put Damien up there.
Damien's lurking probably downstairs on my mom's lap right now because she's awake.
Okay.
And as long as she's around, Damien's like, lap. And she's like, cat.
Where do you put the pillow sheet over your head?
That's true. Anyway, so you'll see that there, like, in the back of the bar, there's all kinds of, like, a really, like, massive selection of all kinds of various alcohol bottles, small mini kegs and stuff like that. You can actually see to the one corner of the room, up on a chair, is this, like, almost like little throne, with this mummified body, with a really strange but really nice looking hat.
Of the hats currently present, what does it most resemble? The correct answer is no.
I would describe it as if you've ever played Munchkin, the Magnificent Hat for Munchkin.
The horny one?
No.
No.
Oh, there's
There's the
another one.
Magnificent Hat.
Yeah, there's a card called Magnificent Hat that's got, like, all this weird stuff on it. You know, it's got like a weather vane on top for some reason.
Yeah.
But I describe it as unusual and magnificent from the card Magnificent Hat. That's what closely, like, I thought about when I did.
Oh, that's great.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah. So it's like weird stuff sticking out of it. It's like really nice looking, you know. It's a nice hat. But anyway, So, yeah, there's like a mummified corpse wearing that in like a chair over in the one corner. With like a little like, I guess like, thing, like little like ropes separating it out.
That's a thing.
So I have kleptomania as like my character flaw. Does that like kick in now? I've been waiting for a moment for this.
I mean, you could try to steal it. There are people in front of it that are like, there seems to be a number of drinks set up, and you'll see like people like, you know, like skip and try to get coins in the drinks. They don't even like.
Yeah.
It's like you'll see one get in, and like there'll be some cheers, and you'll see like one of the other people there buy that guy a drink. Then you know that are like competing rather than like you actually get something. But people seem to be doing that. It's like kind of like almost like slapping down coins to like skip them off the ground into one of the cups.
Okay.
Which all do seem to be filled with like ale. There seems to be like these 5 cups in like a shape kind of filled with ale that like they're trying to get coins into.
Neat.
But that's like
Has anyone gotten a coin in it?
oh, yeah, so we got a coin into it. A friend, like someone that was in the group that was part of him, bought him a drink, and that was about it.
I didn't know if there was like a prize.
The bartender is like a kind of slightly overweight, kind of very round man, a little shorter. He'll kind of like see you kind of at the door and go, "Welcome, welcome, welcome." He's got kind of like a very magnificent, I'd say, mustache. He's wearing this kind of cap with all kinds of decorations on it that looks a little like magnificent. It looks like maybe like a simpler version of the hat on the dead guy.
Ah!
Come to the bar. Grab a table. Grab a seat at the bar. Welcome, travelers. We're always welcoming more travelers to join us here at the Outrageous Hat. What say, everybody? There's like a cheer from the crowd, as like there's like a stepping up music kind of going. So there's like, you know, like it feels like something that you dance to. And so in a small area, there's a group of people that have already begun to like dance. You know, like a little like open area off to the one side. Like the dead guys off to the like right side, off to the left is where they're performing, and then they have like a number of these like tables around, and then the bar itself. So, and the place is hopping.
Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Ringleader. How does one win this magical?
Yes. Hello. Perhaps I should introduce myself then, if you're asking about the ringleader of this amazing circus here. I am Orion.
Oh, Ryan.
Orion.
Orion.
Orion Beefle.
Mr. Beefle.
Yes. Extraordinaire.
I see you're an entertainer like myself.
Oh, a little
bit of one. What does one have to do to win that hat?
You are going to offer yourself... You cannot win the hat. That is the hat of Amon de Monet. Amon de Monet... Yes.
Was he a count?
No. No, he was not. And I'm probably pronouncing it more like that rather than it should be pronounced, because I pronounce things wrong. I think it's Daemon. Amon Daemon was a great hero who fended off millennia ago the pirates that were attacking our small port village back when it was just a small port village about 1,000 years ago. His remains were mummified and have been on display at our tavern since his long death long ago. Our tavern has a rich history lasting back for even that time. Of course, been through my family and many other families up until then, but my family is the current ownership of it. There's an old tradition that if you offer him a drink and a coin, you get good luck for the rest of the year. So, you buy a drink, there's drinks on display there, clip a coin in there, and if you can get one in, which you're only allowed to try once, and if you get it in, you get the luck. If not, well, you'll have to try again another month. Granted, there are people that try again, but the true luck only comes to those who try only once a month. At least that's what we say nowadays.
You don't expect me to believe that we're going to have any tangible reward from this so-called luck that you speak of, do you?
Oh, no. It's just a story. That's why, as you can see, people flip a copper coin in there. Back in the old days, when people did believe in the luck, they would click gold and platinum coins in, trying to get Demon's luck. It is said he defeated the pirates by shooting one arrow at them. You see, it's the story about luck. A lucky shot, which happened to cause a chain reaction that caused a fire on deck of their ship, one that they had trouble putting out, enough to keep them away and make it think twice before returning to this place in the early days of the town.
Hold on. I want to break character for a second. You said mummified corpse, right? Is there
Yes.
like a skeleton under that?
It's like a mummy. Like, you know, like you'd have like an Egyptian mummy. It is mummy.
So it's not like a full skeleton, like partially decayed.
Yeah.
They're still like really sallow,
Skin.
sunken in skin.
Yeah. Nowadays,
Nice.
there's a magical enchantment on it, given by the local college to keep up the preservation. Back in the old days, they had to keep them in a glass box. And of course, he has his hat, something he designed himself. He apparently was someone that was attempting to create a fashion statement. It turns out that, little-known fact, that Demon was in fact a fashion designer. But he was a part of the local militia, too. That's why he got into the fight with the pirates. He was on guard duty at the time when he saw the pirates and let loose the shot. Warning shot against them, which happened to shoot into a man who was holding a lantern, dropping the lantern onto a container of oil that happened to be open, also knocking over the container of the oil with his body, causing the oil to spill across the deck, setting fire to the ship in such a way that, because they were coming in very stealthily, it was very hard for them to put out the fire.
I'm surprised this hat isn't in a museum. It looks like it has a lot of monetary value.
Oh, no. Why would it have value? Demon is a very local hero. You got me. I said it once and now you've got to be doing it again, Joe. Thank you. Demon is a very local hero. And the hat itself, it's all costume jewelry. Nothing of it is very valuable. It's just old. I mean, probably to a good collector you could get maybe 20... 30 gold for it, I'm sure. It's old. It's about as preserved as he is. As you can see, that's the only thing he's wearing. Yes, because he died in that hat, and not while wearing anything. That's another story to tell about. He did wish for his body to be mummified, but specifically in a magical ritual that some of the locals used back in ancient days. Something that wasn't used for a long time at the time. Using some sea salt, kind of, and magic. Anyway, he was apparently in bed with many prostitutes at the time he died.
Okay, Orion, you've sold me. We'll try your little coin flip game. 1 copper?
Yes.
Or you're supposed to buy a drink first, and then whatever drink
Buy
you
a drink. Buy a drink.
You have to flip the coin into that drink.
How much is a drink?
As you can see, ale is the drink of the day if you're going to try. Buy a glass of ale, drink it down, flip a coin, and see what you can do.
I would
I'm
also
up for
like
it.
to try it. I want to give it a shot.
Well then,
How much for a glass of ale?
just 2 copper, my good man.
Do I have to drink it? Can I, like, drink it later?
You got to sip it down before you do it. Watch what they do. You'll see a man just, like, take a cup, chug it down, flip a coin, and it goes off in a, like, a weird direction. They've probably also been drinking a lot up until now, so...
I'm going to chug my beer. I'm going to pull out a gold coin.
Oh, cool guy.
Not that I had many left, but they say the true luck was more expensive.
Wait, can I... I can't bardic inspiration Claude, can I?
You just do a sick riff.
On the loot, you're like.
I'll just play. I'll play my my tune in confidence that he can do it.
What should I roll?
A
Just-
ranged spell attack.
Just dexterity, straight dexterity.
Well, at least that's a decent bonus.
Yeah. All right. You clink the coin down, and it moves up and bounces off one of the rims and kind of falls out behind it.
Even with the bardic inspiration.
You haven't used the bardic inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't use it. I just whipped out the loot.
Oh, I thought you said you were.
I was thinking about it, but then well, we're gonna sleep tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna sleep tonight.
Fuck it. Bardic inspiration.
He's like, you can do it, man. Come on. Okay. What's your dice at? D4, D6 for your bardic inspiration.
Oh, wait, how do I figure that out?
You can check your character sheet, and I can't remember off the top of my head. It should be under your bardic inspiration. It should tell your dice that you have.
It's a D6.
D6.
I believe.
Yep,
Ooh.
D6.
Okay.
So roll a D6, Claude.
Okay.
So instead of bouncing back, you hit the edge, and it kind of moves around the edge a little bit, and it looks like it's going to fall out, and then it clinks in, and there's a cheer from the people nearby to you.
Oh, that's awesome. I high five Claude.
Yeah. Looks like you have the luck of Damon.
I just smile. I toss him another 2 copper down and beer.
Yep.
Me and Carrie are dancing very badly off in the corner.
Oh yeah.
That was bad.
The mute.
Yeah, we're dancing
How bad?
awfully, but it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, no. Anybody that's around you just thinks you're really, really drunk when you're not.
Valid.
You're not drunk, but they think you're like drunk dancing.
I want to ask something to Orion. Oh, sorry, you go, Fish.
Kazran's also gonna give it a shot.
Okay.
Probably not gonna go well. How much is an ale?
2 copper for the drink.
Yeah, I can afford that.
Mhm.
And then just using a copper because I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go that hard. Dex check.
Dex check.
Is the angel with us?
She is in fact back at the hotel. She didn't come with you. Because you
Well, then got
originally
it.
she was interested in the bookstore, but wanted to relax because she hadn't traveled for like a number of years, and just wanted to relax and said she might check it on her own the next day, just because she's also not directly related to your business, so in town. Yeah, you kind of clink it. You get close, but you don't get close enough, you know.
Well, I tried. I'm calling it the win.
More wrist action.
I clap anyway. In good spirit.
Yeah, well, like, there's a couple guys that are like, good try, little man.
I'm really good at being charming with the local.
Claude, a couple of people will offer you drinks and will buy you some drinks too. You know.
Sure. I will take them.
Mhm.
They don't really affect me.
Yeah.
The ladies are dancing, right?
The ladies are dancing, yeah.
I sit down and play my lute and accompany them.
They're dancing to the music which is going. There's like a 6-person band kind of going of you know, with
Can I talk to Orion, see if I could get in on that? Can I like join the band?
you could try.
All right, Orion. I don't suppose you have room for a 7th member of the band.
No. They're on contract with me, and you would have to talk to them directly. I don't think they're hiring anymore. But if you're looking for some performance, I fear that the entertainment district's a great place to try to loot your wares, wear your loot.
So I've heard multiple times.
Or to at least hear a nice performance.
Put my
So-
loot away, disappointedly.
Wintress is gonna stop dancing and go to Kaz because she sees like the commotion around him
Mhm.
with the people drinking, and she's just gonna ask him what happened, what's going on.
I tried to toss the coin into the glass to get luck, but I didn't do it. However, I meant flawed. Here he go.
As I raise it here.
How do you
Yeah!
do that?
You buy an ale, 2 copper.
Yeah,
and then you try
yeah.
and
You're not drinking hard enough. Do you have immunity to poison?
I have a
Oh,
resistance to poison.
This doesn't mean you don't get drunk. It's just hard for you to get drunk.
Yes, I know. I'm not saying I don't.
You're
I'm
like
just saying
dwarf.
It's probably really hard for me to.
Yeah, someone
Carrie's
offers you like
gonna-
something hard too. You know, like gives you like a shot of something.
Sure.
Wintress, not Carrie. Wintress is going to walk to the bartender and ask if she can do the thing and buy the drink.
Ale for 2 copper. Swig it down.
Yeah.
Throw the coin. See if you get lucky.
I'm going to take the ale and walk back over to Carrie, give it to her,
hmm
and then throw the coin in.
Well, you're supposed to like swig the ale in front of the thing and throw it in. So I mean, like
Yeah.
people will be waiting for you to do
You
it.
gotta like chug it.
Yeah, and then throw the coin.
Can
Yeah,
I
but-
chug the ale and then give her the glass back?
I mean, you could, but she would be seen without a glass of ale when you're standing in front of it to throw the coin.
Wintress is going to slowly take the ale and sigh, chug it,
Like
and do
and
the
then
throw.
get it in. Oh, that was Dex save, which
Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong button.
it's fine.
That would have been awesome.
You got 22?
Well, she got Dex save, which she gives a
Oh,
little
the
bit
save.
more.
Never
Take
mind.
Yeah.
take off 2 out of that.
Yeah.
And that'll be.
Yeah, so it would.
My
You,
dex is 4.
yeah, you get it in.
Nice.
Yay!
Uh-huh.
Nice. Man, you guys are good.
A couple of people will
Carrie,
buy
I
you,
did
like,
it.
you'll get a couple more ales. Like, if you're together, like, they'll offer you a couple more ales. Why don't you try it, little missy?
I'm just gonna be holding the ales and like, thank you. Sneakily give
I
them
know it's
to her.
real. Have you, like, attached goat horns to your head? What kind of magic is that? Where are you from?
I'm composing myself.
Anyway, never mind. Try it, little lady.
I have the dexterity of a particularly drunk toddler.
Give it a shot. It will be fun. It's fun.
I also have very little money.
I will pay for the drink.
A couple people are gonna hold up a glass as you're saying that. Woo!
Alright, I guess I swig it down.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm good at that. And then.
I really want you to roll a 1 because I got okay. You miss it, but not by like a horrible amount. You miss it. It's not like something. If you roll a 1, I would have had you like flunk it down and like it bounced back and hit someone in the face.
Oh my god, that could have started a bar fight. That would have been like my life.
But too bad. You just did an okay job. You were like Catherine. 2 of you were
Yeah.
Slightly better than Kaz.
slightly,
Slightly.
just a little bit.
5%.
5%
Boom, you
better.
want to go find some drugs now?
Yes.
Hey, Goodberry, you want to come with us to buy drugs? It's up to you. You can stay behind if you wish.
I mean, if I stay, I'm with these weirdos and
They're
Nim, which is
fine.
like the biggest weirdo when we
Yeah.
go back to the hotel, and I don't want to be near the weirdo, so
I can vouch for
I
Max
have no
and Claude.
choice.
Max and Claude are great. It'll be fine. It was a very big ale for someone my size.
If you're looking for some place to find smokables, there is a smoking shop in town. That includes various types of things you can smoke, including things a little bit more along the lines I know that you were originally looking for.
Medicinal?
Yes.
Fantasy weed,
There are
y'all.
things like tobacco, things closer to weed, and some things in between. But there is
Tobacco.
yeah. No, that's a tomato and tobacco combined, which is just awful. It tastes like crap, but it's highly addictive, but tastes like crap.
Yes. Tobacco.
tobacco, which is fish, but it's a tobacco.
It's just a fish made of tobacco.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Ugh.
they're only
How do
found
you
in
prepare
ship.
that?
You don't.
You smoke it?
Yeah, you smoke it. Yeah.
In more than one way?
Exactly.
See, not only do you just like smoke it like in a smoker, but you also like kind of.
All right. So yeah, you can find a shop. It's like the Golden Pipe. It's got it's in the Merchants District. It's got all kinds of pipes and things you can smoke with. It probably has something similar to I'm not remembering the name of it, but it's like the hookah. Yeah, it's probably got something like a hookah, similar to a hookah you could buy. It's also all kinds of leaves and various dried leaves you can get for various materials that you can smoke. Some of them are more recognizable, something akin to like your tobaccos. Some of them akin to more things like your weeds. So, I mean,
How
if
much
you're
is,
looking
like,
for hard drugs again, that's an entirely different
No.
story.
No, I just want my fantasy weed.
Yeah.
How much is some fantasy weed and a pipe?
Let's see here. Pipe, cheap pipe probably can go for a gold.
What about a pretty pipe?
Pretty pipe probably can go for like, depends on how much you want. You can go for a pretty decent pretty pipe, for 5, but they probably have some very expensive ones too. Or even more expensive ones, like ones that have like jewels, or they're actually made of gold, things like that.
No.
The one with a decent carving, you can go for 5. It's got like a neat
Yeah,
carving
I'd
to it.
just go for the 5.
Yeah. Looks like some kind of wolf or something. So it looks like you're like the wolf's like howling, and the smoke will come out like the howling part of it, you know.
Nice. And then
Um,
how much is the actual weed?
that stuff will go for, we'll say like 5 gold for a pound.
Ow.
What?
Holy
Jeez, that's a
shit.
lot.
What
Listen.
the fuck?
This keeps me stocked up, so I can stop asking for weed.
Yeah.
You definitely
Yes,
have a
I'm
bargaining chip
spending-
if you want to trade.
I am spending 10 gold on all of that shit.
hmm
God. You said it was like 1 gold for just a baseline pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll just
Look,
baseline.
I can never remember like how much that would actually. That's a
A
lot.
pound is a lot.
That's a
that
lot.
really is a
Keep
lot.
me stocked up.
So,
I stop asking for weed.
to give you like
I'm
some
just-
perspective, my roommate was in Colorado recently. I'm gonna use this literalist thing. He got a container about this big
Uh-huh.
of weed. It was $300.
Lord. I guess the economy is just booming in the city, huh?
I mean, the stuff is
It was
probably
dabs.
not that expensive or anything too. It's like it's just stuff. It's probably not that popular.
Yeah, flour rather than dab.
Yeah. It's like it's
And 5 gold is still a decent amount of money for your average person.
yeah, 5 gold is actually still a lot. Judging that most average people use silver in their normal spending habits.
So it's like spending $50 for a pound of weed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I probably should have said like
Just
half.
stock up.
I
How
should
much
probably.
gold do you have?
I probably should have said like half a pound or something, but that's fine. Like 8 ounces.
It's like a brick. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a brick.
Yeah.
That is a brick.
Uh-huh.
You normally buy it by ounces.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a month if you just
Look,
put it in
Well,
that
I
bag
know
of
about
holding.
as much about drugs as that, so
If my roommate were here, I could ask him about why this is ridiculous. I won't.
So
stop trying to make me get less weed.
how much are you guys gonna get?
Oh, that makes sense actually. A pound of tobacco costs 5 silver.
Oh,
Okay.
That was in 3.5, where the last time they talked about it. So a
I
pound.
just like in
so-
chat who gets a pound of weed.
So apparently, for this material, because tobacco's 5 silver, 5 gold for this actually is not too bad. It makes sense logically.
It's 10 times the price.
Mhm.
Listen, there's a reason Carrie is usually pretty calm, and it's weed. She hasn't had weed in a while, which is why she's not calm.
so if we go half on this, can we split the pound of weed? This it's a lot of weed.
You realize
Yeah,
that I need a lot of weed to not be crazy.
Okay, how much for like half a pound of
Actually, I forgot that the 3.5 player's guide had the pound of tobacco for 5 silver pieces until now. God, I actually am not bad on my estimation.
No one uses an entire pound.
I mean, this is the kind of town that you would have some legal stuff like this, like and the tobacco. It's just it's all around. You know, it's definitely. Probably the tobacco is more popular and it's grown more, and that's why it's cheaper. I'll say it's the 5 silver pieces per pound.
So
he wants a half a pound.
Something we could do, and this is something that like
you could buy it in half a pound.
Actually, did we could buy hempen rope and smoke the hempen rope and get a little high from that? That's a thing that sailors did do. Is smoke rope.
Yeah, because it's made from pure hemp.
You could get half a pound for 2 gold, 5 silver if you wanted to.
That fine, yeah, that works.
You guys are well supplied for quite some time.
Great.
In other words, stop asking about drugs.
Yes.
God.
Like, Carrion has, like, a wolf pipe that's, like, this carved wood, probably, like, clay pipe that's got the carving in it. And, Kazran just has, like, a pretty simple clay pipe.
You have Gandalf's pipe.
Oh,
Again,
God.
I'm just sticking to 3.5 rules, thank you. Which, the prices on things, not changed much between editions. I do have to say that. Certain things have gone up and down, but I'm sticking with that. It's the last time people talking about it.
Great.
Rest
We've done
in peace, man.
We've done a shockingly legal drug deal.
Uh-huh.
And not gotten almost kidnapped this time.
Well, you didn't go for the hard stuff, which was the only thing in town there. Which there probably is some, as I said, there's some shady points of town. But anyway.
By the way, do you want me to roll to see if I got drunk?
No, you drank a lot. You're a little tipsy.
Okay.
Hey,
it's been a long time since I've been able to, so that's cool.
You can get tipsy, you just drink a bit. You're like a dwarf. You can still get drunk.
But I don't drink very often in general.
That's true.
I don't need to normally.
Yep. Well, those of you that stayed back at the Outrageous Hat have a very good time, and then you all settle back in the Red Hat, where we'll have Nim meet with you next time we play. Which I will be noting that we are going to be off next week because I'm not going to be around.
Where are you going?
PAX.
I'm up in Boston.
Why
God.
is PAX a thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's fun, probably. I've never been.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to PAX like every month.
No.
Because they're all
Why is there a PAX every month?
there's technically 4 a year, and 3 of them are very close together. Unplugged was the end of or the beginning
of December.
Then late
Beginning
January,
of January.
end
or
of
middle
January,
January, yeah.
like middle of January and end of February. I don't know why they're all at the beginning of the year. The East used to be later in the year. It used to be in March. They moved it to February for reasons.
Well, it's end of February, early March, really, because it goes that weekend.
And there's certainly one I'm not going to, and that's West, because A, I don't know when it is, and B, I am, at least this year, not traveling to Washington.
I'll have fun. My old roommate's in Boston, and apparently he was thinking of bringing a Minuteman flag to Bunker Hill.
I want to visit
That
Boston
doesn't surprise me.
sometime, but the thing is, going to PAX, you're not going to have time to go see Boston.
Oh no, not unless you add an extra day or two, you know. You've got to add those times. Which I've seen some stuff in Boston before, years ago, so it's like, I'm not like, completely like, eh. It's just that was like, like a decade or two ago, when my sister got married, and her kids
I've never
are like late teens, like, her oldest is now late teens, that tells you how long ago it was. I think I was like, early teens? God, ancient days. Anyway, yeah, so, thanks everybody for joining us. We'll be back in 2 weeks, should be. why don't we have people give shout-outs and stuff, and then we'll finish up for today. We'll do, as we normally do, we'll do reverse color order, because I'm sticking with this order, and you people have to learn it and live with it. Mads.
I feel attacked that I'm last.
You're attacked either way. Doesn't matter.
Hi, I'm here.
Uh-huh.
As I usually am, and I have popcorn.
Ooh, popcorn.
Hi, here.
Let us then move on to Fish.
Hi, I'm Fish Harlan. I'm around.
You exist in a plane of space.
Theoretically.
Theoretically. And then, of course, move on to Lee.
Hey, that's me. Hey guys, I'm just Lee Belmont, your noble vampire hunter. I stream on Twitch. I speedrun way more games than I'm willing to admit. I think I'm on game number 70 out of 100 for my self-imposed speedrun challenge, and hopefully I won't drive myself crazy by the end of the year trying to accomplish that.
And by what you mean is you're going to drive yourself crazy. Probably.
Pretty much.
Alright, Joe.
I'm Joe. You'll find me here on the channel. I'll see everyone for Saturday for the tabletop. This time I will be actually available. And then Sunday will be some more grinding gears and seeing how they adapt to the sci-fi future they found themselves in.
Yeah, so nice. And then finally, Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm currently dying, but that's okay, because if I pass on, I still have nothing, but the sentiment is what counts.
Oh,
No dying allowed.
but I'll
Sorry.
miss you.
We cast Resurrection.
Yeah. Hit her with the Phoenix down.
And as for myself, I'm Dracovin. You can find me here oftentimes daily. Right now, if you're looking for RPGs, you will be able to see that we have Grinding Gears, as Joe said, on Sunday. Discussing Tabletop is another tabletop-related thing on Saturday. Next week, I should be on schedule for having Records of Evil and Legacies of Kain on Tuesday. Because I'm trying to go from Thursday to Sunday, no games should be canceled theoretically. I should only miss the Discussing Tabletop and this one next week, theoretically. I'll say theoretically, but, you know, we'll see how things go. We'll see how I feel. I can't get any sicker. I say that, and I probably will.
Pax Plague.
God, yeah.
Coronavirus.
Oh boy.
I hope not. And then, if you're looking for gaming, I'll be doing some 7 Days to Die tomorrow. I've been doing some Subnautica 2. There'll be some other things added into the schedule as the weeks go on. So, anyway, yeah, thanks for joining us all. Thanks for those of you in chat that were chatting. Of course, those that joined us. I hope you join us again when we play again in 2 weeks' time. And we can continue this adventure where they're going to go finally meet a merchant/wizard. And see how things go with that. And then maybe get us into a submersible and head to a merfolk city on the back of Leviathan.
I wonder how many episodes Tanthus thought we were going to make it here, and how much longer it actually took us.
I gave an estimation between two numbers. I thought at minimum I could probably hit up 20. At maximum, I put the upper estimation to 100 because I have no idea how players go. Because, especially after Legacies of Kain, which I was aiming for like half the episodes we've had in that game. So enough stuff has happened. I am leaving it open.
I wanted to ask, it's been 4 sessions since we last leveled up. Can we level up again?
Sure. Why not?
We haven't fought a single thing.
You did story crap. That counts.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, why not?
Not stories, not like good story stuff, apparently story crap.
I might just go by the, unless it like makes sense that you're doing a lot of things, I might just go by the number of sessions you level. But I might also go by like 4 or 5 sessions. Like after you get to 4 or 5, I might just go every 4 or 5 sessions you gain a level, unless you're doing a lot of like intense, I would technically be gaining experience kind of stuff. So I might just go for that.
It was all the fishing. That's what did it.
Yeah. You were all studying. You know, you had internal things of like all those weeks like at sea. You know that you increased your own abilities. But anyway, yeah.
I was actually studying.
You were actually studying.
Nerd.
Have a
Fuck
great
yeah.
rest of your evening. Have a great rest of your week, and hopefully we'll see you here next time. And that's if you don't join us for anything. Join me or any of us for anything else. So, goodbye, folks.
Bye.